Hey everybody, Spaceman Spiff here with another episode of Spaceman Climbs, and this one, it's my first one in a little while. I was away for 2 weeks for work, but I just got back and I was really excited to post this game because it is against Grubby. So, number one thing I have to say at the time, I did not realize I was against Grubby. I thought I had found like a Smurf account who was trying to find him, because usually Grubby's been playing under names like Boltstorm or like Swarian Karm or weird names. He hasn't been playing under the name Grubby. So when I saw that my opponent's name was Grubwow, I thought it was someone who was trying to queue up against Grubby and not Grubby himself. So I played this game unaware that I was against the legend himself, the guy who I always have wanted to play against, and I was only informed after the game that it was in fact Grubby I had been playing against. So really exciting stuff. It's on 2 rivers. I am Undead. I've been, again, well, I don't know what I was about to say there. I'm really just excited to be posting a game against Grubby. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys recognize that I am not at all the caliber of player Grubby is. So it might get a little sloppy at times, but I was excited with it. Anyway, I'm Undead. I'm opening up with a Ghoul Scout / Harass. I think my opponent did play random. Another reason I didn't think I was against Grubby, because it was on the day where he plays requests, and usually requests he's getting like Crypt Lord and Ghouls or something weird, right? And in order to do that he has to pick a race, but he played random, so I was like, oh, okay, this can't be Grubby. This can't be Grubby. Turns out it was Grubby, and his request was to play random and Reign of Chaos style, so we know that now. I guess I could provide the timestamp, I don't remember what it was, to his actual video where he's talking about it, but I come in, I see that he is human. Pretty standard build, he's getting an Archmage. I'm doing some annoying harassment here. Stop that wood income. Figured I'd come here, put some damage on this peasant. He's gonna quickly turn and start harassing me here, and it's gonna go back and forth. So this, it's kind of a nuisance. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does delay a little bit of wood income for the both of us, but I'm doing a ghoul build, so I'm not too worried about it. And here, he's trying to get a surround there. He missed it. He's chasing my ghoul down here. I think I get away on time, so he's really got to commit to kill this ghoul, which eventually the Archmage would get it, but I'm wasting his time. He's not able to power creep while he does this. He's not able to go for his green camp. And I brought it back here to hide, thinking, this is a pretty good spot. But look what Grubby does. So he summons a water elemental to absorb the damage while he sends his Archmage to come kill my ghoul, which I'm not sure is great, right? I do lose some experience there. I do lose a ghoul, but he sacrifices his first water elemental for just that one kill and all this time. So I think ultimately I'm kind of coming out on top, because that's going to hinder his creeping here, that'll hinder his creeping here, that'll hinder power creeping here. You really want those water elementals early on. Also, if I come to harass it. So I think this has gone okay. Let's go back. Over here, he's scouting, looking for my hero. I am going Dreadlord because, as you know, I love to go Dreadlord and Necromancers against humans, so that's probably my game plan at this point. I'm not entirely dedicated to it, but also I should specify this is the PTR, so the Dreadlord has his buffs prior to the most recent patch, so he doesn't have the double upgraded Carrion Swarm. He just has the original buffed Carrion Swarm. Doesn't matter, I'm still going Sleep. So I get a nice surround on the footman here. I managed to get a kill, get a little experience back, so we're about even in trades. If you want to really look into it, I'm a little ahead because a ghoul costs 120 gold, where a footman is 135, but ultimately it doesn't matter. My base is pretty standard. I probably am about to tech, yep, so I'm teching really hard, and I'm going on the offensive. So I wanted to either get a creepjack here and delay his fast expansion, maybe get a hero surround, anything to delay him and keep him from scouting my base. That's my thought process here. Moving out. Kill the sheep. Should get some bodies from it. I'm sure I will. There we go. And now I'm looking for a quick surround. The peasant scouts me though, so he's very aware that I'm going for a surround. That was a good scout by him. I left one skeleton to chase him down. Full time on the skeleton. I'm definitely going to be able to get the kill. But I really, again, wanted to be able to apply pressure with my Dreadlord. So I scouted, he wasn't here, and the next possibility would be here or up here, right? Those are the two places he probably would be creeping right now. And I'm gambling and going north. As we will see, there's nothing going on here, but I do catch him. I'm going to get 2 kills here. 1 militia, 2 militia. And again, splitting off the rest of my units. I want that kill, but I also want to pressure the Archmage. So I'm chasing him. I'm looking around. He didn't power creep that. I probably should have looked for the creeps, but he didn't. And my skeleton here that got the kill intercepts the Archmage. He's going to harass my base, and I don't want that happening. So number 1, I'm doing this to block him. Body blocking is always good. I thought he might have more than 1 footman with him. He doesn't, obviously, but I am mid-tech, so this is a scary part. This is where humans come in and harass your acolytes and can cause some damage. So I wanted to slow him down, buy time for my Dreadlord to catch up. Meanwhile, the 2 ghouls that I left here to kill that second peasant as it ran back got the kill. You can see he's teching. He's already got a blacksmith, so he's going rifleman. And I'm going to use my 2 ghouls to start focusing this farm. Because even though scout farms, you know, some people I think make a case or argue that it's a waste of time to kill them. These 2 ghouls don't need to be with my army right now. I could be getting more wood. As you can see, my wood is really suffering. Really, really suffering because I teched so hard and took all my ghouls away. But if I can kill this, buys me time. It'll hurt his economy. Let's see. He's at 42. I'd drop him to, what, 36? So something. That's what's going to happen, and I'm body blocking here. Also, you'll see, now I'm running north because I want him to fight for the experience and to chase after so that my Dreadlord can get the sleep, and it just wasn't able to get there, unfortunately. So I've scared him off, though. He's definitely not going to be able to harass me, and he knows that if he comes in here, he'll be sleep surrounded right away. So yeah, I end up pulling them around. I think I'm going to creep here, or I'm going to go looking for him somewhere else. My wood is really suffering. I should have left these 2 on wood, for sure. Oh, and I missed that. So he called to arms, surrounded them manually, and was able to kill both my ghouls. So major loss there. 240 gold, some experience to him. He did lose a lot of wood income. He had to sacrifice 6 peasants mining time to go all the way down here. But that was a big win. That was a big win. His hero hasn't been able to creep all that much, so that's something. Anyway, I decided to go back on the offensive, so I'm moving north. I'm going to cut across into the middle, and again, I'm going to scout here. I'm not able to do any sleep surrounds. I just don't have enough with me. I do have 2 ghouls here, so I figured if I grouped up, I'd have enough to surround. But right now, if I come across them, I won't be able to do much. And you're going to see. So, again, I'm going to pause it. 2 ghouls. I'm going to focus this farm down with these guys because they're so far away. Here, I go for the sleep and immediately realize I can't do anything. I can't surround him. I can buy time, though, so instead of creeping, he's just going to have to dance with me and stay at level 2 while I stay at level 1. And I'm hoping my tech is far enough ahead that I'll be able to catch him off guard with my necromancers, right? So I summon 2 skeletons to scout out this area because I know his Archmage is in here somewhere. I'm putting some damage on this farm. It's getting low. I'm putting some damage on this farm, and if I can kill both, I think that would be a pretty significant win for me. So let's see. After this game, I think we might... Oh, you know what? Let me check something really quickly. Yeah, sorry guys. This should be over here. After this game, I'm going to watch it again from his perspective just because it's Grubby and I really want to focus in on this game. But this was nice. So I got the ghoul kill, or the farm kill. Mountain King's coming for a bolt. He's going to try and pick off this ghoul, and it's looking good for him. Let's slow it down a bit again, because over here, I'm putting some damage on the farm. He's attacking this ghoul. I should have microed him back and used these units to finish off the farm, but either way, I'm going for that. And a big sleep here is nice, because he was definitely ready to Stormbolt. He has the mana, and with that sleep timing, I was able to prevent the ghoul kill, so... Everything gets away. He has level 2-1 to my level 1. I killed the farm. He kills a ghoul. I think that's a win for me ultimately because let's look at his farm. Yep, he's supply blocked significantly with those 2 farm kills right now. And my tech is on the way to tier 3, so that's something as well. 114 wood. My wood is definitely suffering. I want to build a Temple of the Damned, but I can't right now, and I don't want him to see that I'm going for it, so instead I just have to delay. And I go for a sleep surround on the Mountain King. which might be a mistake. I know he doesn't have Thunderclap yet because we've seen Stormbolt and he's still level 1. I get the surround, I'm putting damage on, but he does manage to get the handoff, which really, really hurts, right? If I had killed the Mountain King there, that would have been nice. Instead, he's able to teleport away. He killed 2 or 3 ghouls. I wasted his teleport, but I think ultimately... Sorry, I didn't waste. I forced him to use his teleport, but I think ultimately he's coming out on top. And now my wood is so behind, I have to creep out these really small camps because I need to build the Temple of the Damned, and I need to... You know what? Maybe not. Maybe these guys should be with me creeping. I should be creeping, trying to get to level 3 as quickly as possible. Even level 4. I don't have the gold or the wood for a second hero, so I'm just... tripping over my words here a bit. I'm stressing out. I don't think I need all of these guys on wood anymore. Maybe just 2? I should go to creep this. I forced a teleport. The only wood I need now is for upgrades. 2 ghouls will be enough because 2 ghouls on wood will be enough because here I'll be mass producing ghouls. And Temple of the Damned Necromancers cost 20 wood. I'm already at 50 potential food, so I don't need to build any more ziggurats. So yeah, I'm screwing up. These guys don't need to be on wood. I should only have 2 there, and the rest should all be creeping out here on this orange camp rather than clearing the greens. Big mistake on my part. Big, big mistake. I am also way ahead in tech compared to my Temple of the Damned, if that makes sense. Normally I would have liked to have built them both at the same time, so when I finish Tier 3, I'll be able to get my upgrade and move out immediately. Instead, my Necromancers are going to be a little bit behind because I think you guys know I like to be at 3 Necromancers when I move out, and also an attack, a research, so they have extra mana and extra mana regeneration. Instead, I'm going to be able to get Ghoul Frenzy, but I won't have my 3 Necromancers ready for a big push until significantly later. I'm only at 36 of 50 food, so my macro has slipped a bit. This is because of his attack right here on the Mountain King, where I surrounded the Mountain King, sorry. He killed 3 or 4 ghouls for nothing, so that's why if I had those 3 or 4 ghouls, I'd be at 46 or 48 of 50. This would make it... Yeah, I'd be at 36 or 48 of 50. Either way, my army is smaller than it needs to be at this point. And I really want to focus in on my decision right here. So I'm thinking, I'm going to leave my Necromancers behind. I'm going to move out because I do have Ghoul Frenzy. I'm going to move out, try and force a fight, maybe kill a little bit and get out. And then move in with my big 50-50 army of Ghoul Frenzy Necromancers. That's my play. So that's why I'm leaving my Necromancers behind. And we're going to see very shortly that that's going to really cost me. I should have brought my Necromancers right now. Ugh. Another thing, 2 ghouls lost here to that surround by the militia on the farm. If I had just been aware to pull them back and go back at the farm, he would have lost a lot of wood time mining with no kills. I'd have 44 food, plus those 3 lost, I'd be at 50 of 50, right? I could be at my full army size right now if I hadn't lost a couple ghouls needlessly. Anyway, I come in, I see he's creeping this, so it's a great creepjack spot. He's putting these towers up, so I panic a bit. I get a surround on his Archmage, and he's got no teleport. So if I can get a kill on the Archmage in a creepjack position, that could be really good. He does not have Dispel on his Priest yet, so if my Necromancers were here, he would not be able to get away from the fight, right? Or sorry, he would not be able to dispel skeletons, is what I'm trying to say. So my Necromancers should be here. All these bodies are going to be skeletons, and there's nothing he's going to be able to do about it. And I've got a surround on the Archmage with no teleport. Instead, though, I surround him. He gets a big Thunderclap. I think Thunderclaps are maybe a little too strong right now. Not to complain, but... And because of the Thunderclap and because of my lack of Necromancers, his Archmage is able to leave the surround. If my Necromancers had been here, all of these would have been skeletons, and the Archmage would still be surrounded, and I'd have gotten the kill. But instead, that went really poorly for me. I did manage to steal the Potion of Divinity, or I am going to manage to, but I lost all my ghouls for nothing now. All my ghouls are gone. Really, really unfortunate. So that's going to cost me the game, right? Right there, it's where it ended. It's so frustrating because if I had my Necromancers, look at all these bodies. The Archmage would have died pretty early on in the fight. he wouldn't have had a way to get out, so he would have had to funnel through this little passage here while my Ghoul Frenzy Ghouls and Necros were reviving things. But instead, I lost everything without taking advantage of my Necromancers, and now my army is just way too small. I'm level 2 only to his level 3-3, and there's just nothing I can do. So it's really, really unfortunate that I lost the game at that point. I really wish I had brought in these 3 Necromancers. It's such a blatant oversight not bringing them in. Or at the very least, pull back. Pull back. He still doesn't have upgraded priests, so Dispel is still not there. I still have strength with all the bodies, but instead I came into this final fight with 30 food rather than 50. And there's just nothing I can do. Now the game's just over. So I call good game, and I leave the game, and it's over, and it's really embarrassingly bad, right? But I don't think it's actually that bad. I think that final fight could have gone my way. So we're going to watch it one more time. We're going to watch it under... I think I remember which one it is. Let's see. It's that one, right? Yeah. We're going to watch it from his perspective and see just how he's going. Again, though, we all know Grubby is a far superior player. He's my favorite player of all time. I can't believe I didn't know I was playing him, because I would have immediately been like, Grubby, I love you. Can I, like, you know, I would have said something. I would have said something. Also, it would have been a good idea. I was streaming, so I would have pitched my stream. I've seen he's always happy to support other streamers. If you just ask if it's okay, he would have said sure, and I'm sure that would have helped me. But there's always another day, right? Hopefully I can do it on another game, maybe a bit stronger, so I'll aim for it. Right now, at this point, when he's playing, because obviously I've gone back and watched the videos, he said he was complaining. He was like, oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. Which, sorry, not in a rude way, but he said this is annoying, which is awesome, because that's what I'm trying to do. So if it's annoying Grubby, that means I'm doing something right. Here, yeah. So he has to use the Water Elemental. He does get the kill. So maybe I should have suicided after I saw the Water Elementals get summoned, but I think this is a win for me. I still think that was ultimately in my favor, even though he did get a bit of experience. Here, he loses a Footman. He's creeping out this easy camp. Low on mana now because he used that first Water Elemental. He can't do too much. His 2 scout farms going up. He's teching really hard. And he comes straight for this one, which is kind of surprising to me. I guess they have Purge. That's what he's afraid of, but it's too bad, because if he had crept here, I would have gotten the kill, right? Definitely. Or if I had come up this route, I'd have gotten the kill. No, because he saw me here. But I kill this one. He also comments, that's annoying, so that's great. I'm glad I was able to kill that one. Over here, I get 2 more kills. Oh, so close to him. Like, a sleep surround would have been so nice there. Then he wouldn't have been able to teleport out over here because his request was Reign of Chaos style, right? So he's not allowed to get a vault. So if I had been able to force a teleport there, when he comes to attack me here, he can't hand off the teleport to the Mountain King, and I do get a kill there. But you're gonna lose some. Here, this is going well for me. He comments that right now he's saying, please don't notice that I'm doing this. Like, literally watch the video. He's saying, don't notice, don't notice. I'm not going to attack because I don't want him to notice. And it works perfectly. I don't notice. So that double kill is really, really big for him. That adds up over the course of the game to a significant disadvantage right there. Also helps pump him up to level 2.5, 2.4, whatever you want to call this. 2.4, I guess. He's hit tier 2, but we can see his wood's not in a great spot. Granted, he's going rifleman, so he's got that extra wood, or he needs the extra wood, but he's not able to throw up his sanctums. I'm not able to get the surround here. Putting some damage on these farms. He's going to chase me out. Put some damage on this farm. This is annoying for him as well, but it's not going to make a big difference because I'm just poking back and forth. Even if he has these 2 extra riflemen, it doesn't matter because I'm not fighting him. So, at this point, Grubby comments, this guy must be a city guy because he doesn't like farms, which I like. I guess I'm a city guy. I live downtown. Mountain King shows up. Sleep. Bought me some time. You know, he's going for this pickoff. You can see he's trying to get ahead so that he'll be able to Stormbolt. That was a big sleep. He was trying to Stormbolt and would have gotten the kill, but with that sleep, I prevented it. And now he's not looking that scary, right? I get another farm kill. He's at 37 of 30 with very little wood. Power building a Sanctum. Literally has to finish this farm and another one. Oh, and this one, and this one. Okay, so he's prepared, but those farm kills are adding up. He's got almost no wood whatsoever. Oh, he's triple power building this farm. And if I had forced a teleport earlier, this would be a Mountain King kill. Which I guess, granted, isn't that big a deal. But let's see how many ghouls I lose here. I'm going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4. So I lose 4 ghouls and 2. So that's 12 foods worth of units that I've lost in ghouls, where really I gained nothing. A kill on the Mountain King would have been nice. That would have evened out some of it, but losing all those ghouls for just the farm is too much. Those 2 ghouls here, that makes all the difference, because the Necromancers would have had him completely off guard, right? Would have completely caught him off guard. So he creeps this out. Level 2 on his Mountain King. Level 2 on his Archmage. I think he's going to creep out this red. That's where he gets the Amulet of the Wild. And this is where I'm screwing up as well, because he's creeping this while I'm creeping greens. If I had crept this, I would have gotten to level 3. I should have known he wasn't going to come and hit me again, because he didn't have a teleport and he's aware of the sleep surrounds. My play was definitely creep the expansion. Definitely. Or maybe this, but either way, it's not creep these. So this is where well, that's where I start falling behind, but I do get the jump on him with Necromancers, so this fight is where I lose the game. Decision making here, when I'm creeping this, is where I start falling behind significantly. That's what I'm calling. So he goes to creep out the other red camp, which is really a surprisingly easy red camp, I think. It should have a Troll Warlord with Shockwave here, I think, for such good items, because I dropped the Amulet of the Wild and a Potion of Divinity. This is a good creep jack. If I had my Necromancers here, I have the surround. This is a dead Archmage. This is a dead Archmage. But it's just too little. I'm not able to do much. I should comment. I think I commented, but I got the Potion of the Divinity, and that annoyed him too. He commented on like, "Oh, he stole my item. He's gonna have to use it, but he stole my item." So I was kind of happy about that. You know, you gotta pick your battles, and again, I'm against one of the best players of all time. It's not like I don't think I'm ever gonna win this game, but that fight could have gone significantly better for me. And now it's over. There's absolutely nothing I can do at this point, and I call it a game. So, thank you for watching. I know it's maybe a bit of a blowout, maybe not the most exciting game, but I was against Grubby. I had to cast it, right? It was just exciting stuff. I do have a couple other games lined up. I've been away for the past 2 weeks. I was working in Switzerland, but I'm back, so I will be posting more games. I will be playing again. Watch for my stream. Hopefully this Sunday I'll be able to play against Grubby again. In that case, I will try to win. Again, maybe play a little better. But that game could have been worse. That game could have been worse. So, again, thank you for watching. Questions, comments, criticisms are all welcome. Let me know what you think. Have a great rest of your day.